The symbol of the cross can be found everywhere. On jewelry, in churches, in art, tattoos. But the cross isn't just a symbol. It also tells a story of unimaginable love. In Luke 22, Jesus gathers with his disciples to celebrate Passover. It's a sacred meal, remembering how God rescued Israel from slavery in Egypt. But this Passover is different. Jesus says, "I have eagerly desired to eat this Passover with you before I suffer." He takes bread, he gives thanks, and he breaks it, something they would have seen before. But then he says, "This is my body given for you. Do this in remembrance of me." Then the cup, "This is the new covenant in my blood, which is poured out for you." The disciples may not have understood it, but Jesus was telling them. He is the fulfillment of God's promise. That night spirals into betrayal and heartbreak. Judas sells Jesus out. Peter denies him. The disciples fall asleep while Jesus agonizes in prayer. Then he's arrested and beaten and mocked. He's handed over to the authorities. Pilate says Jesus is innocent. Herod agrees, but the crowd demands his crucifixion, and Pilate gives in. At a place called the Skull, Jesus is nailed to a cross, and it's a brutal death designed to humiliate and to suffocate. Yet Jesus says, "Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing." He offers grace to the thief being crucified beside him. "Today you'll be with me in paradise." Then darkness covers the land. The temple curtain tears in two, and Jesus breathes his last. "Father, into your hands I commit my spirit." Even in the face of betrayal and injustice, even death, Jesus doesn't save himself. He surrenders to the will of his Father. Why? Because love compelled him. Some faithful women watch from a distance. A man named Joseph of Arimathea, he takes Jesus' body and he buries it. The women prepare spices, quietly grieving. Everything had to have felt hopeless. And maybe you've felt that way too. Like the story was over. Like hope had run out. There's a lot in these chapters, a lot that could cause us to question how the cross could ever be seen as a symbol of love. But these chapters also show us a Savior who chose the cross, not because he had to, but because he wanted both you and me to know how deeply we are loved. In every moment, breaking bread, forgiving enemies, breathing his last, Jesus was laying everything down for us. So as you read today, what part of Jesus' journey to the cross stands out to you the most and why? And here's another question. Jesus chose surrender over self-protection. Where in your life might you trust God more fully, even when it's hard?